curiosity, he will continue the learning process as long as he lives. So here we have a distinguished personality among us, Dr. Srinivas, who's going to motivate you all how to do practical projects during your academic sessions. So now, not taking much of your time, I would now request our principal, Chakrapani sir, to greet him, to welcome him with a bouquet. Sir, please.
Thank you, thank you. Knowing the things is one part and exploring the things another part. So let's work with all of them. Is it tuning is done nice, proper? Problem solving model. But before we work with this problem solving model, this problem. So what I request you, my dear friends, let us find out the problems now and then what all comes in front of you. I see thousands of problems every day in front of me. Only the thing, my children are not finding them. I don't know why. When I can see, a old man can see, why young men cannot see the same. I wanted to, this is another problem. So there are n number of problems in the class. We need to work with all of them. Okay, anyway, not a big problem. This is a small problem. We have a number of big problems in front of us. Anyway, my children, I know for sure what kind of problems I have come across and what kind of solutions I keep designing for myself. Okay, and lot of developed gadgets were left out to the students. I was able to design some 30 gadgets for you guys because Madam Jyotika, Joshi Madam has invited me for this school program. So when she said like she was ready to bring some demonstrating items, then immediately started making some things. In 3 days, I got able to produce some 30-40 projects. And I just brought them in, some in front of them to show you how they work like. Okay, and also about little more about my interest today with you working with you. I like to share with you all to develop science and technology within you. But the problem is, what is the pre-request I have? Because the given time is too less for me. Like I have to close the session at 1 p.m. I don't know why it is limited to me. I don't know. But okay, let me try myself to do my level best within the time given time. At the same time, to give me answers for that. And yesterday night I came by train called Kakinada Bhavnagar Express. Okay? And it came to the railway station but not Silverbells school. Why is that? Question given to you. Train it came to Bhavnagar. I know that is very common sense that because of no tracks I also know that. Okay my dear children, now my problem is, why do I need Ahmedabad to Bhavnagar? They are putting another track, second track. And so many people are working, so much expensive for every kilometer. They are spending near about 15 to 20 crores as well. Very expensive, yes or no? And why that money they are spending? It's a science question. This is a science question. I am expecting your answer in science way, not other way. Okay? If you have brains to answer this question in science, using science, answers in the letter. That this is the question you asked and this is the best answer for this question. Let me see how much you are thinking. Because thinking is important, my dear friends. I will tell you my own prepared code for you. Ignorance is light dark. Knowledge is light bright. If you don't find the knowledge, if you don't use knowledge, then ultimately you start ignoring the things. If you are in ignorance, then nothing but light and dark. So you wanted to be light and dark or you wanted to come out to be light and bright? Okay, then in that case let us think, okay? That's why I developed a new science called think. The science which makes you think. Because you are handling the science, you are learning the science, but the problem with you guys, you are not implementing the science. That's why I developed a new science called Think Science. Yes or no? The science which makes you think. Shall I ask you another small question? The way I see that? See, the thing is, I've seen today there are some school buses. Similar? Lot of school buses. And you know for sure that every bus has got engine or not? Why? Because, why the engine is there in the bus? Tell me. What? Huh? See, he is saying that, see, because it's heaviest part, that's why the bus can go. Have you ever thought yourself, oh my God, to carry the most heaviest part they are using single tire, but however in the behind there are two tires. They're mindless fellows, mad fellows, or we need to understand something out of it. Tell me you are not answering any of my questions. To make the balance is not so correct answer. Yes, please. Go ahead.
Sir, because it comes that how much more comes back at the seat.
Mostly at the truck and buses, the mass is also there at the backside, right? The buses students are there.
Okay, you are trying level best, but the thing is carried to the front tire also, because a lot of people sitting in the front also, half the way from the center to the driver fellows. So that tire is taking the engine load and the people load, even then one tire is sufficient enough. So taking care of half the passengers, they can comfortably use one single tire. But still they are using two. Then mad people.
For turning purpose?
For
turning purpose?
For turning, they have used the front. Anyway, time is running out. I have thousands of such questions. So it is up to you. He is almost coming near to the point, saying that to get more grip on the road, right? If you get more grip on the road, something goes more, something use the aeroplanes. And in the United States, like many times I use the aeroplane 737 and all, where the average passengers in the aeroplane near about 300 to 300, almost on an average, okay? And say the kind of luggage that people bring, and with their self-weight, it comes out to be around 100 kilograms, 100 kgs. Multiplied by 300 people, almost it comes to 30,000 kilograms. Mechanism is taking place there, so that in the middle of the runway, how the 30 tons is getting lifted in a split of second. Just pilot thinks that, okay, now it is time for me to take off. He is leaving the earth and going into the air and entering into the atmosphere and trying to land. To ask you one question. You don't want to stand up? Okay, I am going to ask that girl. You stand up because she is not interested in answering my question. You are also very comfortable sitting under the fan. Yes or no? Very comfortable. I am sweating, they are not sweating because more comfortable. And frankly speaking, my dear boys, in my childhood we don't have this kind of comforts, right? We have studied from government schools and all that time we don't have. We never taught private schools, and in the government schools they never taught the fans and all for children. But anyway, today you are lucky that you have a fan in the seminar hall, right? You are very comfortable. The problem is how much in ignorance you are, because you never thought that how this fan can be made me comfortable by giving air on you, right? You are comfortable because air is on you. But when I switch off, you are not comfortable, right? Why? Because the fan switched off and no more air on you. But why is that you never asked a question to the fan or yourself? When it is switched off, I am not comfortable because no air coming. Like children, please do not speak. Children, how are you? Girls, very comfortable because air is coming on her, right? Now my question goes to you, like what happened, you know, if I ask you a question, if it repeats, how this fan gives air on you? No one thought, never thought, children, you are so much ignorance. See, anybody has got a question? You wanted to answer this? Answer. That is true, but she is trying to answer my question, but not so much expected answer. If that is the answer, then I can do another thing. What is your answer? Say again. Air is around us here also, but I am not getting. I am very sweaty. See my face. So your answer is. Hey, come here, come here. Okay, he is correct there, but I don't know what happened.
The wings of the fence absorb the
Yes.
wings of the fence absorb the.
Yes, absorbs. He is saying absorbs. But he is also correct, but I am expecting little much better answer than this. Based on, if I ask him how it absorbs, absorption is correct, but how it absorbs is the come here, come. Oh, not correct. That is to just rotate that, okay? See.
The wings of the fan are folded in
Yes, he is correct. Be kind to this guy, be kind to this guy. Yes, he is correct. Extraordinary answer. is very
of the fan are folded in a manner that they will absorb the air.
capacities, your education won't be much useful in the regular real life, okay? In fact, I wanted to give you a joke. Are you ready to take the joke about the same thing? In Bangalore, last month I came from Bangalore, so there are so many windmills, near about 300, 400 windmills are there. What that girl answered me, sir, what happened? Wind goes into windmill and the wind will come to your home through the cables, and when you switch on the fan, and the wind will come out of the fan. So windmills are to absorb the wind there, and the wind is carried out to your home through the cables. Then what intelligent and clever answer I gave her, then in that case you cut the cable and show me the wind. From there the wind will go to your fan and it comes out of those. That is not the correct answer, my dear children. But anyway, if that is the correct answer, in my childhood what happened, in my 5th class, my HM speaking in the mic that day today I am speaking to you, and I just want to see what is electricity. Then I understand, oh, electric signal is going into the box. In 5th class, I understood this way. And the speaker system, what it is doing is taking the electricity and then giving the sound output so that we can hear back through our regular naked eye ears, right? So this is how we need to understand, my dear children. Anyway, lot many things I brought for you, and I just wanted to ask you a small generator. Like they're physically there with us, but they're always there with us. Doesn't know more than anything like writing and reading. But at 6th class invention itself, he did so great because he could produce voice. What happened to this voice? So take care of this voice. Please, to be shown to you, and through my laptop. I'll tell you, 14 hours a day I worked. Almost it's more than 4 years now to develop content for children like you. I'm 40. I'm not satisfied. Though I did my lot of activity without any other support. But these days you have got international. How many times? My full time is going wasted for you girls. Made in Japan. Have you heard about it? Made in Japan. In my childhood, whatever I want to buy, nothing but made in Japan. But these days, when I'm there in the United States, always I see a lot of things coming from China. I said China people are penetrating into the United States so bad, and the United States economy is going to be ruled by Chinese. But unfortunately, when I return back to some children like you, and in India also I see nail polish made in China. In China, in India, then suddenly, friends, then I got upset about it. I said, okay, let me take my social responsibility to boost our children so that they can be wonderful productive people of the country, so that they can explore their talents and knowledge to the international market, saying that the made in India will rule the country. Is much, much stronger than knowledge. Because knowledge is limited, whichever book you study. Imagination is more important than knowledge. This is not said by me. Albert Einstein told you, okay? Imagination is more important than knowledge because knowledge is limited, whichever book you study. But imagination can also answer to be switching out the computer, okay? Understand this situation. This is the last example I just wanted to share with you. I have hundreds of this kind of examples right from my childhood, but I can't share all of them in this particular limited time. But understand this one particular issue. In my 5th class, my school is in the railway station, a particular train. And at 4:30, once my school is done, I am going back home. Kid, 10 years kid, 5th class studying. So returning from school to home, and at the same time, in the station, the same train is still stopped. I straight away went to railway station master, why is this train stopped for so much of time? He said, because of some track maintenance is going on, that's where, have you connected a cable to that? To the particular bogies to the station? Then he said, well, stupid Srinivas, we don't have power, this is Andhra Pradesh, it's not Gujarat. See, in Andhra Pradesh always power cuts, 10 hours, 12 hours, 15 hours. Unlike Gujarat, okay, here your chief minister gives you so much power, but there we have fans are working in the particular bogies. Then immediately he said there are batteries. You have seen the batteries on the train, the bogies? Yeah, feeding power to the particular lights and fans. I am happy. But immediately next question to the same system master, then how the batteries are charged? Then he said there is a dynamo there in the bogie, and the dynamo charges the battery. And how the wheels are running, because then I am trying to see the goods bogies. Then the station master said, "Hey, stupid Srinivas, what is this with you? This is a goods bogie. It will not have all that dynamos and belts and batteries and all." I said, "You stupid station master, you doesn't know that word." I said, "Because you only told me that in villages we don't have power. So goods train, when there are no passengers, the generated power from the goods train can be sent to the villages. While the goods train is going on, waste no, lot of things like email address and contact number. You can send me the SMS questions, and then email is a regular being in touch with a lot of morning every day 4 to 7. I will be in touch with students through the email. Okay, the email address is there in the website. You don't have to write specially, but make sure that you know the website name scientificstudents.com, and in addition to that, recently I developed a new concept called Circuitlab, because right from my childhood I enjoyed science. After my science I started learning and enjoying electricity, and when